Good evening. We present the news summary. PUC says it will increase its capacity to produce electricity on Mahe by more than 10% over the coming months. It is in the process of installing 2 new generators, each with a capacity of 8 megawatts at its Washkaima power station. The company says the increase is necessary for PUC to continue meeting the growing demand for electricity on Mahe. At present, PUC has the capacity to produce around 96 megawatts of electricity at any given time on Mahe. But the corporation says that with the ongoing development, especially in the tourism and residential sector, the demand for electricity has increased. The National Assembly unanimously approved the budget for the Ministry of Tourism and Foreign Affairs this morning. The budget allocation for the Ministry of Fisheries and the Blue Economy has also been approved. Only by the MNAs for LDS voted in favor. The MNAs from US abstained.
The budget for the Department of Foreign Affairs amounts to 151,229,000 rupees, whilst the budget for the Tourism Department is 201,919,000 rupees. When introducing the budget for the Foreign Affairs Department, Minister Sylvestre Adigonde spoke about the challenges and successes that the department has made during this year, and how this budget will help in the continuous development of the Foreign Affairs Department. In regards to the Tourism Department, Minister Adigonde and Principal Secretary Shirin Francis provided clarification about challenges that the industry is facing in relation to tourist arrival and spending. The budget for the Ministry of Fisheries and the Blue Economy was also approved by the National Assembly this morning. 21 LDS MNAs voted for and 8 US MNAs abstained from voting on the budget, which amounts to 54,024,000 rupees. 43,871,000 rupees is the budget for the Fisheries Department, and 10 million is being allocated to the Department of Blue Economy.
All 26 members present in the National Assembly this afternoon voted in favor of the 2025 budget allocated to the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs. The budget for a sum of 168.9 million rupees was presented by Minister Rosemary Waro. About 30 government and private organizations participated in a job fair today on Praslin. The activity was organized by the Ministry of Employment and Social Affairs. The aim was to raise awareness about the importance of entering the world of work as well as staying in employment. Job seekers could fill in forms if they were interested in a certain type of job. A total of 154 positions were available and promoted by the organizations. Children from Ensetoile Crèche and Small Steps Daycare participated in a tree planting activity at their respective schools. This is part of a series of activities organized by the Institute of Early Childhood Development, IECD, to commemorate this year's World Children's Day, which is observed on the 20th November. IECD said that the aim of the tree planting activity is to encourage children to practice gardening. Vice President Ahmed Afif, who is leading the Seychelles delegation to COP29 in Azerbaijan, has told delegates at the conference that Seychelles has been exemplary when it comes to protecting 30% of its marine exclusive zone, a goal that was to be met by 2030. Seychelles has declared 32% of its marine zone as a protected area since 4 years ago. Part of that zone is the sandbank of Sayadu Mala, which contains enough seagrass to absorb the tiny amount of green gases Seychelles emits and the tons of gases the rest of the world emits.
Having done all of that, what do we find? Rising sea level. It's threatening our port, our airport, our housing infrastructure. It may cost us $15 to $20 million to relocate houses, $15 to $20 million to relocate infrastructure. Where will we get the money for this? Well, there's been a lot of pledges through COP Adaptation Fund, the Loss and Damage Fund, $700 million, but the mechanisms aren't clear. I say to COP29, and I say to the world, let us do all we can to put the words into action. There are countries punching way above their weight. Seychelles is doing its best to help the world. Please help us. Let's make these promises become a reality.
And this was the news summary. Thank you for your attention.